Well, greetings. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Fifth Dimension. Oh, greetings. All right. Today's broadcast is we'll just jump right into it. Now, this is not something I think about very often. But Epstein was my dream last night, and I'm not sure what was going on. I saw three of him, and I saw one like an area where he can where he's still existing. So it lasted a long time. I don't remember exactly. I believe it was a lot of things are being blocked, but either way, his energies are still here, obviously. So however you want to look at it, he's here to unblock a lot of this darkness here. You want to see it? There you go. Those that want to awaken can. Those that don't want to, well, they're going to eventually have to see the light, as much as they wanted to. Because how many? I mean, imagine majority of, or even the majority of people that heard about the Epstein, how he died, aren't really buying it. So those that are always paying attention to it, obviously there's a lot of people looking at cat videos and stuff on Facebook. That's fun. I understand that. But the whole Epstein thing is very, that's what I mean. I mean, I don't know why the aliens just don't show up physically here because I don't think most people would care anyway. So I don't. I think they'll just look at it and just like either be scared about it or not even care. Oh, look, there's an alien there. Who cares? That's like what's on Facebook. So yeah, I don't know what the big secret's about. I really don't know. I don't. Yeah, what's the big deal? I mean, some people will panic, but a lot of people will say, "About time you guys showed up. You want to get a selfie." So, I mean, I think we're going to that era. It'd be nice to be having sooner than later, though. So, deep state and astral, I'll connect to that a little bit. But yeah, just the Epstein thing was just I saw like three versions of him or three of him, and one of them was still active. So something like that. Either way, I mean, it's not something on my mind. I just want to put that out there. I'm not thinking about. I don't care. It's like I heard about it. I'm trying to move away from it. It's a great clickbait name to use for YouTube. That's about it. That's about I've got my use out of it. I'm going on to other bigger and better things, whatever the hell that is. So I wasn't expecting to bring this up. I figured I might as well bring it up. And I'll bring a being in to maybe explain it a little bit more if it's even possible. I think there's things you can talk about it on the personally. I mean, I believe he's part of Illuminati disclosure. That's my point of view. And take it or leave it. Now, everyone's going to have their points of view on it. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, who cares? You're never gonna really know the truth anyway. But it's getting people to ask questions and kind of wonder about their reality, question their reality. Now, if you see a big T-Rex walking around the street, that would be awesome. Hopefully, we're working towards that. There's other disclosures there. So a lot of the stuff's deep underground. Which eventually, the stuff will come out of the light eventually. Because we have to move on. I mean, this is all in dandy and wonderful and everything, but reality does get old after a while. And also, the CEO of Overstock.com talked about the deep state and doing all this shady stuff, which is, I don't know if it was bad, but there's another awakening there. So stuff's happening that we're not aware of, but doesn't mean it's not going on. It's just not talked about. So, all right, Amber. Wait, am I in the right place? Okay. Before we go into everything else, is I'mATar.com. Our private sessions throughout the week. This is a page of all. You can learn about my availability there. Learn how to channel and be bizarre. Google Hangout, Zoom in channel by whatever. This will all be recorded for your privacy, not for the world to see. If you want to show it to the world, go right ahead. 7 to 8 days for delivery here. Same situation here. We have other channelers and healers I do recommend. Social network and awesomeness. Okay, alright, yeah, we're gonna go into the blue chickens in a minute. This is the Getty Museum. Yeah, there's a, I didn't realize how big this thing is, jeez. Holy shit. So, we're going to, yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, there's Vortex, yeah, there's a lot of Illuminati energies. There is something definitely underneath it. I'm not sure if Getty, the people at Getty aren't fully aware of it. Obviously, they know the rumors of it, but I imagine mass majority of people that go through that place have no idea. It does feel like there is some kind of sacrifice or blood energy there underneath, or even rituals done on the garden somewhere. So it is kind of a control Illuminati energies around. Yeah, definitely around California, basically. I'll have to try to slowly go into it a little bit more, but it's just, God, is that creepy? So yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of Illuminati energies all through this place. And the was it the Astor family? Oh, that's not it. Oh, I can't think of their name right now. Astral family. Nope, that's not it. The Astor, something like that. The Astor, I got a name. Either way, that's Illuminati family. Let's see, Illuminati family. It is on the. I hope you guys have the list here. I don't think Wikipedia is going to have the list here. I'll go here. 13 families. I have to read this whole thing to find 13 families. Astor, however you pronounce Astors. The Astor family felt that they're connected. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. How about that? So there's a. This is why I feel like it's really connected to it, but so their origins, but I believe they've been into California. Well, either way, the energies are all around that place. Doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of records about it, but let the conspiracies continue. Yeah, they connected to Rothschilds and all, according to this. I don't doubt it, though. Either way, it's, yeah, there's blood sacrifices. I don't know if it's done there very often, or there are rituals that are done there somewhere. I mean, you can even have a normal dinner party, a private party, and have and that's like a miniature ritual. So, churches do it all the time. They hold their Bible in the air. That's a ritual. So there are ways of concealing a ritual. You don't have to necessarily do a blood sacrifice or anything like that. But there are rituals done there for sure. To control reality. There's a lot of nostalgia there. A lot of ancient energies are not being very clear about. It's kind of a spooky place when you think about it. I imagine there's a lot of tunnels underneath it. Yeah, I don't have the full details of it, but I don't doubt it. A lot of stuff people aren't going to believe, but I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, well, you got this shit in there. Yeah, there's something going on. But the chances of us ever knowing, well, you never know. I would just put it this way. The rumors are most likely true. Maybe not all of them, but I imagine quite a few of them are. The place is spooky. So, blue avians, the chickens. The blue chickens. Believe them or not, I believe they do exist, but they're not always friendly. There are friendly ones, yes, but also ones that really like to kick your ass. I believe they can get really, really dark too. So, just to put that out there. So I've been looking at some Gaia TV stuff recently. Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me go back. Okay. Alright, thank you for your support. Welcome to the land of Bizarre. Let's see. Yeah, there's something else here, but either way. About, let's see there, John Lear was talking about, like Mars. Yeah, Mars is, you know, yeah, I think he said that there was like 39 planets in our solar system that we're not being told about. I wouldn't doubt it. And Mars is more water. There is water on there. It's not what the people are saying. And Venus and nothing. Nothing is basically what they're telling us, which I wouldn't be surprised either. How they're doing that, yeah, I'd keep an open mind to everything. But how they're doing that is, I mean, they're manipulating our reality. I mean, people are just loving this place up. I don't know why, but the more people that are, yeah, there's nothing wrong with questioning your reality. As you question it, more high vibrations come through. I think the more of the questions, the better. Whatever it might be. Question everything. Yeah, like people are saying, like a dome around the earth, stuff like that. I don't doubt it. Might sound crazy, but yeah, because space isn't what it looks like that we're being sold. It's a major manipulation here. Welcome to the third dimension. And people call it crazy, but then again, look at reality, and none of it makes any sense. So if they're going to manipulate our reality that much, where everything that we're seeing isn't really real, or whatever it might be, however you want to look at it. Yeah, it gets into crazy town, but there is a lot of high vibrations here to tap into, and you see the world in a much different, more clear perception of it. So, I mean, let's put it this way: if you look at reality and you don't want war, or just you don't want to harm anybody, you just want more of a positive reality. See whatever the hell you want to see, because we're in like a war planet type of dimension, reality, and of course we're going to take. It's like we're in prison, basically, right? So we're just kind of taking in what they're telling us. So. Yeah, so you can tap in your own energies and see what do you feel reality, what the world looks like, and just go by that. You know, people might call you crazy, but what do they know? They're in jail. So what? It's like, it's prison, it's school, but a lot of people want out of the prison, so the only way out of it is to, with positive intentions. You might seem like a crazy person, but you know where you're going. You know what's going on. You have you're not pulled into the drama, and that is very difficult to stay out of. Because the media is all drama, politicians are all drama. It's just a big kid zone, basically. So to step out of it is not so easy, obviously. It's not so much fun with all the drama, obviously. But you get kind of tired of the drama, though. At least this type of drama. There's always going to be high vibrational drama, where it's less negative and more that you're trying to grow in a different way, more in a high vibrational way. And in the third dimension, you're just trying to survive the day, basically. There's just nothing but nonsense. Yeah, you can say that we're technically in a mental trap. And to break out of it isn't so easy. You gotta trust yourself, trust the positives of yourself, and just flow with it. Yeah, because that's the thing. A lot of us want stuff now, and want it now, and want this change. And you get frustrated when it doesn't happen now, and you lose your mind. There's nothing, it's obvious. We're all going through that. Because you can see the butter, the grass is green. Well, the grass is green vibrationally, yeah. It's like, but we're here to basically, like the realities that people connect to, like the new earth and all that, whatever it might be. You're still bringing in those vibrations here to heal this reality. You're not getting pulled into the BS of our loveliness, this paradise prison here we have here. So, yeah, I would say this place is very old-fashioned. At least in its old. When you look at the history book and all, it's old-fashioned. It's just going by its old ways. And with the new ways, basically, people can fly, people have high vibrational abilities, people have telepathy. It might not be as exciting as being miserable in third dimension, but Actually, it is pretty exciting when you think about it. So it just takes time. We are going through a turning point. It's a hard one because it's so slow. So sit back and yeah, drink some iced tea or something like that. That'll help you heal through the ways. Because yeah, this is a crucial time of change. Is opening. Many people are opening up their minds to more spiritual development. So, let's see here. All right. Who do we have here? The blue chickens are here. Yeah, the blue chickens. Yeah, not all of them are as advanced as some of them, as they might want to. I guess the blue avians are not as advanced as they seem to be, depending on the species, depending on what's going on. A lot of the darker ones are basically are ruling the secret space program information. Let's put it that way. Obviously, right. To a degree, not all of it. They're sensationalizing quite a bit of it, but either way, take what you can. Yeah, a lot of the secret space program information, I think a lot of it's going to start breaking down eventually. Because it doesn't hold weight. At least more people are going to criticize it, let's put it that way. And it'll eventually start to break apart little by little. All depends. Alright, we connect to, let's see what we have here. Palladians are here. Ishtar is here, he was here yesterday. Yeah, that was an excellent connection. One moment. It's Ishtar, not Ishtar. Ishtar. Yeah, there's no Ishtar and Ishtar. Blessings for a moment. Greetings, this is Ishtar. Blessings. Your Epstein or your deep state in Astral, yes, as a program of your society. Now, with the deep state being mentioned, it shows that you are unprogramming their programming. You're bringing a new program of awakenness. You're here to awaken reality. Yes, sometimes people don't want to hear it, but it is good to put this vibration out to break open the old control systems. Like your revolution, it was only a few people in your America. I mean, it was a good amount, but it wasn't your whole country doing the Revolutionary War in the United States. It was a small group. A large, small group. I believe you understand where we're going from. It's the same thing with your Ascension. There's only a few, yes, that are involved, that really want to break this open. Many do say they're part of the Ascension, but are actually just reaping the awards of talking about but doing very little. Realize those that wish to actually make a change, yes, you're not going to be always well liked by everyone, and you're going to be, your name's going to be mud, whatever it might be, but you do want to make a change. Like your Martin Luther King. He wanted to make a change, and he wasn't exactly loved by even his own people that he was with, because it got kind of spooky. It got kind of scary after a while, especially when their lives are threatened. Not to say you're going to that direction, but realize also you are breaking through this Epstein. Epstein is basically like a knife to cut through the hidden forces. And when many of you would actually like more of this deep state information to come clean. Where yes, it might get overkill, but hearing about it every day from different places, your medical fields, your Hollywood, everywhere, and hearing it being, it will happen eventually. It will get old listening to it, but it shows you're going into a change. You're going through a soul transformation. You're letting go of the old. And there's nothing wrong with people not wanting to connect with us. They want to connect to a flower, connect to a tree, have something better, and not let the rest of the world mind it. But many of you are, yes, willing to take, yes, the blame, the punches, the hits, whatever it might be, and bring in a new light, a new age. And once again, somebody's got to do it. And there are many of you out there, of course. But yes, when you compare this group that are here part of the awakening and the rest of the population, it is still a small group. But your numbers will increase. It is time. Now, it doesn't mean that the deep state, you're going to hear that in the news constantly, and those, child traffickers will be basically put in your news fully. That's not going to happen just yet. You notice how your arrests don't always work out so well, especially in the Epstein situation. So, also to give you the Epstein, there is a positive side to him that wants to release the darkness, and sometimes you have to sign up for darkness to break it down. So realize the less you are judgmental, because you'd be surprised, somebody in that level of darkness you can have a conversation with and learn a lot. And that's what's going on right now. Now you're connecting to that vibration, astral, if you like it or not. Those of you that are aware, there's whatever happened, it's not really that important. What matters is that your earth is going through a healing, that you're breaking free of the control. And that is one sign that you're on the right path. Now your aliens being known here isn't likely just yet. And yes, people will care because it's going to change your reality completely. That doesn't mean it won't happen. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. But still in your timeline. You are warming up to it, let's put it that way. The more it's talked about, yes, there are sightings here and there, but more you are, many of you are getting used to the idea of alien presence here. When you start hearing about people feeling, connecting to these beings on a personal level, just like your sightings, your UFO sighting, you look up on your Google, they pop up. Well, the next thing is going to be people having intimate connections with these beings. Yes, you're walking or driving and you just feel as an alien being. That's going to become more common on your planet. That shows you're on your way. It has to be called crazy, it'd be called everything, it doesn't really matter, it's here to crack open your reality. So when that becomes more as common as your UFO sightings, that shows that you're... Now realize, just the idea of that becoming common can spook the hell out of some people. Not many of you that are awakened, but those that aren't aware of this. The idea of people seeing, like, I'm seeing a Zeta Gray in my room, and now it's becoming more public. Now people are already having this happen, but it's not going mainstream. Eventually it will. And just the idea of it spooks people out. They might laugh at it, saying, ha ha ha. That means some of them are having a psychotic episode, trying to laugh it off. So it shows you are on your path. So when this is going to occur is you're on that timeline for that. So it's just something else that you can think about. Yes, you wanted to get attention. Not that you need to, you need to be a celebrity or anything, but it's like person E connected to a Zeta, in their apartment or whatever it might be. Hopefully it's a positive connection, most likely they will be. Well, it depends on the person, of course. Some people need to be scared out of their minds. But either way, like you said, you've already seen energies of musicians shape-shifting in front of people. That is just a soft disclosure. As you go more into the higher dimensional knowledge, transformation is going to increase. You're going to allow it. Basically, the alien beings appearing to you are coming out of your energy field. As if you hit a button on yourself to go to a certain level, like on an elevator, and you allow their energies to come through. Some of you can work on this if you wish, but a lot of this is going to happen gradually when you're just ready. The timing is right, you're right, everybody's okay. It's not going to, the world's not going to spin out of control or anything like that. So, but it is in the process. Realize the spiritual connection is a lot easier than the physical connection. A lot of these beings will show up in a spiritual manner, but be so real it will feel physical. It's like, I know what I saw. So it's going to be more prominent like your ghosts. So alien energies, right now, alien is very taboo right now because your world is, as you're here, not ready. There's different ways of looking at that. You can say your government's not ready, however you want to look at it. it's a long story and it's very boring. It's not it's human consciousness taking its time, and it is, and once again, it is in your timeline. Now, your Getty Museum, yes, plays a big part of your Earth. Eventually, that museum will be removed from your planet. Right now, many alien energies are coming and going through it. It's a beacon. It's pulling in energies. Positive or light or not so positive. It's pulling in everything. So it's for different. It's old cultures. The Illuminati likes themselves to look fancy, and they are known to be connected to old things. That's another thing. You can find a Illuminati contestant is if they have a lot of old things. It kind of tells you like what they're connected to. Not many of you are that in love with old things. Like, so what? But many of them are rich enough to own old things. That doesn't mean all of them are Illuminati connected, but some of them are. There's many of those. Who thinks buying all these paintings at your Christie's for millions of dollars that don't really, they're not worth really millions of dollars, but it's an investment. It's another part of your stock market that's kind of manipulated. So the window into your Earth, yes, follow the money basically. There are different ways of going about it. Once again, yes, heal the fear and just have fun with these connections. Nothing else to do. But yes, there is a lot of alien activity happening here on a daily basis. Too much to really go into. It's not that important. If you want to connect to it, please do. But it might drive you crazy. It's not worth it. But connected to the positive, your own healing, your own awakening is what matters most at this time. Alien drama isn't that important unless, once again, that's something you're attracted to. Now, some people do connect to drama of the past, meaning you've been through a war in your past incarnation and you need to get that out of your system. Either it's alien or human, whatever it might be. Clearing out the blockages is key to your awakening. So, blessings to you all. Alright. Hopefully that was helpful. Alright, take care everyone, and catch you tomorrow.